Module 4. This is our part 2 in our series on core values. So here's what we're doing in Module 4. You've identified 5 to 10 core values, and they'll probably shift and change, and that's okay. Just remember, that's all right. So now what we're going to do is look at how the 14 areas of our life align with each of our core values. So remember this worksheet you did in Module 1 where you looked at how satisfied you are with each area of your life. Now we're going to look at how aligned you are in each area of your life. So you have a page for each area. So this is the finances page. And what you're going to do is list your core values here. You'll have some empty ones probably, and that's all right. But you're listed on each page, you're going to list them. And then how aligned are you? So color in, you can use like a marker or something if you want to be creative, or just shade it in with a pencil. How aligned are you with that? So for example, this is finances. And one of my core values is fun. So how aligned are my finances with fun? It might be a little lower for me. Actually, it's not bad. I probably would fall right about here on that one. I actually do have some kind of fun with my finances. And then you list each of your values, and then you mark how aligned you are. This requires a lot of thought and sort of introspection to dig in. And some things like won't really line up. So for example, love with my finances. I kind of struggled when I did that one. I'm like, how is the value of love showing up in my financial life? So some of them you might struggle with, and that's okay. And if you just want to mark an NA on some things, that's okay too, because not every area of your life is going to have a strong connection with each of your values. That's normal. If you have NA on every value in an area of your life though, then that's something to dig into too. But as you fill these out and allow yourself some time, this is an intense exercise. This one wore me out. I had to break it into chunks because it was too much thinking for my brain when I sat down to do it. Because there's 14 areas and it just takes some time, but you gain so much insight. So then there's a little journal space at the bottom of each of these. So what stands out to you? Do you see patterns? Do you see, for example, in certain areas, you might see like no alignment, like very little, or in other areas, a lot of alignment. And one of the fun things is as you start to look at how aligned you are, it probably will reflect how satisfied you are. The charts may very well kind of correlate and match one another. If they don't, if you're very satisfied in one area and you find that you're not aligned with any of your values in that same area, then that's also something to dig into. Why? Because those would be odd results. So why is that? And what do you see there? And what do you observe? So have fun with this. Take your time, really dig into it, and I'll see you in Module 5.